Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just a few moments of downtime in my house before the kids get home, and I wanted. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just a few moments of downtime in my house before my kids get home, so I wanted to quickly record my PressConf recap, which happened last week. Fantastic event, and can't wait for year two, which is something I was telling Raquel about. So hats off to Raquel and team for organizing such a great event and kickstarting what the community has needed since the start of the new year for sure, end of last year. I mean, we're almost halfway through 2025, which is like mind-boggling to even say that. But just a few things that I wanted to share about, the event. So having like real conversations. So I guess like takeaway number one, like having real conversations again about what we're going through as individuals in the WordPress space, as businesses in the WordPress space, to have that back again, which is something Pressnomics of past did, but now moving forward will be PressConf. It's just amazing to have those and very, very helpful. I would say that one of the things that is so important is when you go to these events is to have some kind of intention, right? And you might be thinking like, well, I need to learn XYZ. Maybe I need to meet such and such and have like a meeting to have a business or share my product idea. But I think one of the most amazing things about PressConf is the talks, right? So I guess this is like takeaway two. These talks are so important because they're not like WordCamps. They're probably not like any other event. They do get personal, but they also dive into business. I mean, I hosted the agency panel and was on the podcast panel and to like talk about like some real strategic things for how like agencies are running these days, how podcasting can help you. Like this is great. Great to have those conversations again. But the presentations can also like really change your mindset, and I definitely felt a shift in like intention again. Like it's so hard to be working as, a virtual employee, right? You're remote. Maybe you don't have an office that you go to. After a while, it's just like you need to get into a room and hear things and talk to people face to face that can help shift you. And for my own like personal projects here at the WP Minute, like it can get really, really, I guess lonely is the word, but you're just constantly trying to like build this thing and you don't know if people are listening or enjoying it. And, sometimes getting a shift in perspective is all you need, right? And I certainly walked away with it. So it wasn't just like dollars and cents. How do I, land another sponsor? How do I, get a new partner project with Gravity Forms? It was much more about like, okay, I've got a new outlook on how I want to navigate this whole WordPress thing, which ultimately impacts your business. But you just have to be in the room, I guess, is for next year, right? When the next PressConf happens, you just have to be there because it is hard to like put it into words, right? And Tempe's a great place to visit. I don't really love flying there from the East Coast. It is like one of the furthest points away, but it is great when you're there. Went on a 3-mile run, hiked that mountain, I think they call it, bluff. I'm not sure, but that was fun with my pals and seeing some folks that I've known for obviously many years. And I guess I'll sort of like cap this off with, yes, if you do go, hunker down on that intention. My intention was actually to meet new people. I had some great conversations with people that I've never met before, learning more about their business, going really deep in, I met one gentleman who has a software SEO plugin. That was fantastic to learn more about him. He's obviously sounds like really successful. Met another gentleman who is running an agency that is serving more like U.S. government sites, and that was interesting to really learn with that what that was. But bouncing around from like business meetings, having lunch and a couple beers with some friends was great. And then like really going deep with other folks to understand like how they're experiencing WordPress. It certainly covers the full spectrum at the end of the day. So really enjoy PressConf. Really looking forward to year 2. Hope to see you there. I don't know when it's happening, but it should be happening, and you definitely don't want to miss it this time. It's the WP Minute. Couple other things, couple other housekeeping things. So the WP Minute, your place for WordPress professionals. If you're a busy WordPress professional and you just want quick content every week or every other week, Eric Karkovac hosts the WP Minute podcast, 5 to 8 minutes. You get yourself some great content about what it's like to be a freelancer, agency owner, WordPress person in this crazy world where AI seems to be taking over everything. And then every week you'll get an interview episode from me at the WP Minute Plus. You just search for the WP Minute in your favorite podcast app or where you're watching this right now, because it should be on my WP Minute podcast YouTube channel. You can subscribe here and listen to all of that great content. Starting at the end of May, I have 2 gentlemen who are going to take over the hosting of the WP Minute Plus for a little bit, talking all about agencies. So if you're a WordPress agency owner, freelancer, and you're like, I'm trying to navigate this thing, I'm trying to figure out how to make money, I'm trying to understand the lay of the land, especially with all this competition and stuff happening for WordPress, they will be hosting that. It's Kurt and Toby. It's called Whose WordPress Agency Is It Anyway? I think that's the rough working title, but it'll be all on the WP Minute Plus, so you won't miss it. It'll be right here on this channel, or if you search for the WP Minute in your favorite podcast app, add both podcasts, WP Minute and WP Minute Plus. They're both free. They're both amazing resources for you as a WordPress business owner. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date and all that stuff. Let me know what you need as a WordPress freelancer, agency owner, product person, WordPress business adjacent. Just let me know who you are and what you're up to with WordPress these days. How can I help you? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.